Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heaven, and here on this channel I create motherhood motivation and homemaking inspiration for you guys. So a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of home organization, days in the life, homeschooling, Disney content, shopping hauls, grocery hauls, all of the things. So if that's something that you're into, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and join the family. I would love to have you here. I post once or twice per week. But for today, we're going to be spending a little bit of time together. We just got back home yesterday. So I decided to film a day after vacation vlog for you guys, showing you guys what it looks like settling back into the home and just getting back to some normalcy. As you can see, I have like some severe allergy issues going on. I am like severely allergic to cats and dogs, especially dogs. And on our flight home yesterday, the row across from us, they had like a dog on the plane, and we had like a delay on that plane. It took us like an extra hour and a half before we could even like take off. I was wishing so bad that they wouldn't have boarded us, you know, like if we were going to be delayed 2 hours, because that was 2 hours that I was like sitting across from a dog, and then there were like people like sneezing and coughing. We were not moving, and then of course there was the actual flight, which was like an hour and a half. So my nose is red, my allergies are absolutely insane. I've taken some allergy medicine. There's not a whole lot that I can do also, because I am also 6, almost 7 months pregnant, so it's definitely been struggle town for me. But nevertheless, there are things that need to be done. Another thing, I feel like I'm starting this vlog off all bad. But this is reality. This is just like real life. It's a little bit more difficult for me to adjust to being back home, just because when we got back, our furnace was not working. Right now it's 57 degrees, so it's pretty cold outside. And so it's kind of cold in our house too. We have about 69 degrees inside, I believe, but it's just still so cold. So that mixed with the allergies, it's hard for me to adjust coming back from like beautiful warm weather. And that's just me being honest. That's okay. I'm working on it here. I have my coffee, and I am doing some cleaning today. I have to cook dinner, I have to do some laundry, some unpacking, and I'm also gonna make a little bit of brunch as well. I did not buy groceries before we left because I didn't want anything to go bad in the fridge. So I'll show you guys what I have here. I just ordered like a few things just to be able to make some lunch for today and some dinner for tonight. So I'll show you guys just what I ordered just now from Walmart delivery. Some jasmine rice. I'm gonna make some steak, rice, and vegetables today with some gravy, kind of like a beef stir fry sort of. I'm gonna like cut the steak up into slices and add peppers and vegetables to it, the gravy, maybe a little bit of soy sauce, maybe not because of the sodium. And then just make some rice on the side and some biscuits. More eggs, a little more fruit. So I got bananas, some strawberries, too, beef gravy. I got 2 of the market side grass-fed beef ribeye steaks, so just 2 of these, and this is what I'm gonna chop up for dinner tonight. Some biscuits, vegetable oil spread sticks, and I also got a Caesar salad to have on the side. So that's it. That's all I have. That's all the groceries that I ordered today, and that again is just like to get us through today until I sit down and do like an actual meal plan and figure out what meals we're going to be having for the next 4 weeks, and then that is when I'll be able to go ahead and like place a big grocery order. I'm going to get this stuff put away and then show you where I am with the unpacking. It didn't take me long at all to put that away. It was literally just a few things, and most of it I left out, like the bananas, left out the eggs. I'm about to cook some of the eggs. Gravy I left out because I'm cooking with that, but I am gonna refill the rice canister. I'm gonna also have to go get the dog today. I completely forgot until my alarm just went off. Like, I didn't forget, I remembered, but then I forgot again. So I'm gonna get the dog today too from his sitter. We always drop him off a day before vacation and pick him up a day after vacation, so I have to pick him up today. Tomorrow I have a prenatal doctor's appointment as well. So basically I'm just laying everything out here. So like these are things that I need to put on hangers. I did laundry before we left the room so that I wouldn't have to. Anything that needs to be still washed, I just have sitting back there on the sofa. But it's not much. So these are all nose clothes I have to go put away. I have to put my dresses and jackets on hangers. I have some pants here that I need to put in the drawer. These are shirts here. These are like rompers and things. I have some PJs. So just laying everything out so that I can then carry them upstairs. This suitcase is just about empty with just my toiletry bag here, hair products, and like accessories that I still need to go through. And then my husband's is still completely full. So once I get me and Noah's stuff done, then I'll work on getting his done, add this to the laundry, and then do the laundry. So taking a little breakfast break. Noah just has eggs with strawberry, watermelon, and banana. I have eggs with strawberry, watermelon, and banana. And then my husband has some eggs too, and I'll make him a slice of toast to go with it. So we're gonna work on that, and then I am gonna come back, finish up the packing, throw a load of laundry in the wash, and then go get the dog. I have, for the most part, gotten all the unpacking done. Both of the suitcases are empty except for like packing cubes and anything that we only take to Disney. These are like toys that Noah got from Disney World. So he has a large bag there, and like basically these are just some of the toys that he got from Disney World, as well as that little packing cube there. And this stuff needs to be sanitized, washed, and cleaned. So they're gonna stay there until I clean them. And then these are some leftover laundry sheets that we didn't use. I'm gonna leave the suitcases here so that I can actually clean the outside of the suitcases. I disinfected the chairs that I had the suitcases on because those wheels are disgusting. And then I had like a bag of laundry upstairs that I still needed to do, so I added any laundry from the trip. We had a little bit of clothes left over from before the trip, just like the clothes that we wore the day before travel day. And then we had some travel day clothes that we came home in yesterday, so I added that to the laundry, as well as like the pajamas from the day before we left Florida. So I had like a little bit of laundry to do, so I am doing that laundry now. Before that, this morning I also threw all of our shoes in the wash. All of our sneakers or sandals, the shoes that we wore during the trip, all of those I washed them too. They were like walking through the airport, on the airplanes, through the parks, on like these shuttles and things like that. And those are clean. They're air drying now. And I just put the load of laundry in. So now it's 2 o'clock and I need to go get the dog. So I'm gonna go pick him up. He's about 20 to 25 minutes away from me. And you guys, I look and feel so bad. My allergies will not let up. I know you can see like how tired my eyes are because my whole head is stuffy. Like I can't stop sneezing, causing like a headache up here. So I'm thinking that I am gonna go pick up the dog and then pick up some allergy medicine. I like to take it before I go to sleep at night as opposed to in the morning because I know that it makes me drowsy, but the one that I took last night is not working. So I'm gonna get another one and hopefully I can be back home by 3 o'clock, in which I am just gonna spend between 3 and 5 o'clock napping because I know that the allergy meds are gonna make me drowsy. I know you guys are thinking like, why on earth does she have a dog if she's allergic? So like there are things that I do to be able to have our dog. So before I was pregnant, I got allergy shots, which is immunotherapy, but I had to stop them while being pregnant. We still bathe our dog every single week. We have air filters and purifiers all through the home, humidifiers. We also have like a de-shedding things. Unless I'm bathing him, we can kind of keep them at bay. And then after I have the baby, summer I'll get back on my immunotherapy. But when I'm around like a new animal, and if the animal isn't like as properly maintained as we maintain ours, my allergies go haywire because it's a brand new animal that I have not gotten used to. And it's just a lot of little things that goes into it. Like if the dog hasn't been bathed recently, we shed it, and there's no type of filtration, which on an airplane 4 hours, there is nothing to filter out, all the allergens within that tight aircraft. Then there's like the air vents and everything blowing around. So I think it just really it made it difficult for me to be able to like overcome it. And so I'm trying, you guys. I really am. I wanted to, do a lot more vlogging. But you guys, I'm just going to take a little nap. It's going to be like a 2-hour nap. Once I get up, I'm going to prepare dinner. So I'll take you guys along and show you how I am going to be doing that. This is a very realistic after travel day vlog. All of the vlogs are not going to be super go, super productive. And, some of them are just going to be like this, like struggle town. So yes, this is a very struggle day in the life. But we are going to get through it. So I'm going to get the dog and we'll go from there. This is Noah's room. He's been watching number blocks and just playing with his number blocks toys for like 3 hours. He loves number blocks, and as you can see, they're everywhere, but at least he kept busy while I was napping. After picking up Bailey and taking a well-needed 2-hour nap, I also took some allergy medicine. I feel a lot better. Not completely better, but I do feel better enough to be able to like function now. Before I felt like I was barely functioning. So I'm gonna get ready to cook some dinner. My husband, he actually is under the weather. Like he hasn't been feeling good since a day or two before we left Florida. So he been laying in the family room resting. Like the kitchen is off of the family room, and I wanted to let him get that rest because it's always hard for me to get him to rest. He's always like trying to work or do things around the house, and it's like he never rests. So I really wanted him to get that rest. I didn't want to disturb him, so now I'm gonna still try and cook dinner. He is still resting. I'm just not gonna talk much, and I'm gonna try to be quiet. It might not work, but I'll try though. So let's go get some dinner going. A little Disney update while I fold some towels. We did look at a few different apartments in the Davenport area that was still pretty close to Orlando, and we did, I think, decide on an apartment, but we did not apply it yet because baby is due in July this summer. So trying to go back and forth to get settled in this summer with baby on the way would be way too much. We wouldn't want to actually sign our lease and get the keys until October. So we didn't apply, but we're pretty sure that that is the one that we're going to go with. It's only like 15 minutes from the parks, but it's far enough that you're not dealing with that traffic if you just want to go out to the store or to go get groceries or something. My husband had a budget. It was under his budget, but still a very beautiful place. So if we decide to go with that, we'll probably fill out an application for that sometime in August. So that's just something I will keep you guys updated on, whether or not we we'll be making that move to Florida, second home. Of course, everything is God's timing and not my timing, because if it was my timing, it would have happened 2 years ago. But one thing that I felt like I needed to really learn is how to be like fully content and grateful right where I am. I always get like bouts of seasonal depression, and sometimes it's so extreme that I'm like on my own, like trying to figure out what I can do to fix it. And for me, it was like to relocate in the winter, which isn't the easiest thing to be able to do, you know. And we have a beautiful home that we just purchased 2 years ago, and like we had just moved in, and already I was like looking for the next thing. And I really needed to sit back and become much more grateful and content here in this home that God has given us, that my husband is providing for us. And so that is what I have, you know, been doing. We are also blessed to have family here to help us, like once the baby comes, to be able to keep Noah when we go into labor, because I was ready to hop up and like sell our home last October and move to Florida completely. Even though the goal that we really wanted was to have 2 places, one here and one in Florida. I was like, I don't care, sell the home, take me to Florida, I really don't care. But in being patient, letting God lead the way with his timing, we might be in a better place now, but we will be able to not have to sell our Michigan home, but get that second place in Florida and Orlando. Again, I am not sure completely of the timeline. That is currently where we are. Anything can happen between now and then where my husband might decide otherwise, and his decision is the decision. We're a very traditional household, so he is the decision maker. But the ultimate decision maker, of course, is God. So I trust God to lead my husband, to lead our family, and I know that my husband, he is a praying husband, and he is a very faithful husband, like faithful to God. So that helps me to trust his decision making a whole lot more than me trying to do things on my own, because I personally feel like that's not the way God designed for our marriage to be. And I think that I'm better off by going that route than me trying to make the decisions and figure it all out on my own, even if my husband's not really there with it. I will continue to update you guys with that, but I'm gonna go put these bath towels away, and then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with dinner. I have some broccoli stir fry frozen that I am gonna saute in some olive oil, and then I also got some chopped green peppers out of the freezer just in case I don't have any fresh ones in the fridge. Really quick, I got some more groceries that I ordered. I thought that these were the coffee cups that come with the lids, but it's not. My mistake. This Silk Almond Dairy Free Caramel Creamer, sweet creamy one. Cinnamon and Vanilla Great Value Coffee, the Caramel Pecan, and coffee cookies. So my husband is allergic to peas. So I'm like going through and picking out those like sugar snap peas. I wish there was more color in here. Like they only have like a few red peppers and carrots in here, but then they just have like cauliflower and broccoli, white corn, mushrooms, water chestnuts, and red peppers is what's supposed to be in here. Now that they're all coated in the olive oil, I'm gonna just let it simmer while I chop up the meat. The water's boiling for the rice. I am no butcher. I have no idea any proper way to chop meat. So, you know, I am just doing it. That's how I chop that. The same way I would chop a vegetable or a piece of fruit is like how I am chopping this steak. adding just a tad bit of turmeric into the rice. Not a lot, only a little bit, only because my husband's not feeling well. Last, for the biscuits, I had a taste for like some southern biscuits and gravies, so just canned biscuits, but still be good. So it comes with like 8, and even if I don't cook all 8 of these biscuits, the last 2 will go to waste. They'll either go to waste because I won't cook them, or they'll go to waste because I'll cook them and the one's gonna eat them, because we're not gonna eat 8 biscuits. It's just 3 of us, so I just cooked the 6. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cleaning up the dishes from today, so that you know, after we eat dinner, we just have to add our dinner plates to the dishwasher, and I don't have to worry about all of, you know, that stuff. I don't know if loading the dishwasher counts as doing the dishes, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not hand washing them, they're going into the dishwasher. That took like 2 minutes. I just had to hand wash the cutting board and then put everything else in the dishwasher. And we didn't have much because we have been using paper products lately, which normally we don't. But lately that's been our thing: paper plates and paper cups and plasticware. It's been super helpful. Last time having to like stand on my feet in the kitchen for when it gets really hard. When I was pregnant with Noah, I remember knocking like a whole counter of dishes onto the floor, because I don't know, it's like the belly is there but you forget that it's there. Me personally, maybe I'm just super clumsy or dinky or something, but I'm just going about my day and knock something over with my stomach. So when I was pregnant with Noah, like I was trying to do the dishes and I had them like all on the countertop, loading them into the water, and knocked all of the glasses on the floor. Glass was everywhere. I was like crying because I felt so bad. And my husband like cleaned up all of the glass, and anywho, we had to buy new dishes. And then it was also just exhausting. I don't know, it was tiring. So yeah, I might do 14 hours of walking inside of Disney World, but washing the dishes, that's not something that I actually enjoy doing. I didn't put a whole lot of turmeric because it wasn't like for the taste. It was like just to help my husband's immune system out. I made him like a ginger peach and turmeric tea with some peppermint. Instead of putting it back into the pot, 9 times out of 10, after it's done cooking, it's going directly into a storage container that it's gonna go into the fridge in, so that I don't have to worry about putting it into like the storage container after we've done eating dinner, more dishes to wash. So I just do it right away. I serve it out of the storage container, close it up, and then once it cools, I put it in the fridge. I try to minimize the amount of things that I actually have to do after dinner, because I'm the type of person who probably wouldn't do it. I get full and then I don't move again. Like, I don't like going to sleep with dishes in the sink or, you know, a messy kitchen or home. But I know me, and I very much will do it if I don't get it clean before we sit down to eat. So that is what I'm trying to do here. Here's how that is looking. The gravy has gotten a little bit darker and a little bit thicker because I let it simmer. There is what we're gonna have over top of the rice. I can get the table set so that once that 3 minutes is up, we can sit down and say our grace and thank God for putting food on our table and be able to enjoy this meal together. That is one thing that we always do together, like no matter what. And I hope that that never changes. Like once, you know, my kids get older and stuff, I hope that we can always come together around the table as a family and enjoy dinner together. And just having that time together every single day allows us to still spend time in a very busy day. I know you'll be surprised how many families don't get to do that because of the different conflicting work hours and then the kids having to get to bed at a certain time before school. So sometimes the kids would eat earlier, or maybe even teenagers eat inside of their bedrooms and things like that. And obviously if that is the reality, you know, that's just how it has to be. Everything is not forever. We go through seasons in life, but I am very grateful, and I always thank the Lord for that we do get to come together. We don't always eat breakfast together. That is something that we normally do in our own quarters of the house. But the days that we eat breakfast together, I'm also super, super grateful because that's 2 times that we get to fellowship and gather around the table together. So that's really important for me. So I'm going to cut the vlog here. I hope that today wasn't too boring. It was very, very real and realistic, kind of like a struggle down the life. But we did get some groceries, or a little bit of groceries, grocery haul. We did some unpacking, some laundry, cooked some dinner together, and I caught you guys up. So this is what the day after vacation looks like for me. And there's the biscuits. So it's still not done. So like 2 more minutes still, which is good. Give me 2 more minutes to close out the vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you are new here, again, my name is Heaven. I am a motherhood and homemaking vlogger with a little bit of homeschool and Disney sprinkled in. So if that's something that you're into, go ahead and join the family. I would love to have you here. But that is going to be all for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending the day with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Even though I closed out the vlog already, I don't want you guys to think that we are still freezing over here. We got the heat going, or my husband did. He got the heat going while I went to pick up the dog. The furnace company came over. I don't exactly know what was going on with the furnace. I was not here, but when I came back, the house was a lot more comfy and warm. So we have heat now. Hopefully we won't have to run it for too much longer, and that we will get some sunshine and hot weather very soon. I just wanted to add in that little update there. But now I will officially close out the vlog. So thanks again for watching. Bye.